southeast strong and the urgent recovery efforts in Helene's devastating aftermath. The damage we've seen is beyond comprehension. We are here in Marshall, North Carolina right now, and you can just see what's happening here. It really does look like a ghost town. But yesterday, we spent the day in a remote town just about an hour south of here, where many residents feel forgotten, and members of the community are jumping into action. This morning, Helene's devastation gripping communities across the southeast. The death toll rising, at least 227 people killed. Downed trees and mud cutting off towns in North Carolina, with authorities working to restore power across the state. In the small town of Bat Cave, we witness Helene's dark aftermath. And I want you to see what's happening with this house here. It appears that this home was completely moved off its foundation. You see the chimney here. This is the chimney that's really in the ground, and there's the rest of it. A remote town decimated, bridges sliced in half, making access significantly challenging. They've actually laid down a ladder so that people can walk across it. Some residents here still trapped at home, volunteers using ATVs. They just told us they're trying to get to somebody up on the mountain.
I brought this down just to try to help shuttle people. You know, the workers, they're incredible what they're doing.
Josh Thomas is a deacon at Bat Cave Baptist Church, working around the clock for this community. What does this do to your heart?
Man, I can't explain it. It's just a war zone, you know.
What is your message to folks who don't understand just how bad this is?
There's no way to prepare for landslides. It's like telling people in Florida, prepare for a blizzard. Just the miracles of people surviving and people coming through. You know, God just carried them through. People say, well, why don't they come on out now? And they don't have anywhere to go.
North Carolina officials say FEMA has paid survivors here more than $27 million. But we met resident Tammy Holbrooks as she walked down the mountain.
Where's the help? There's people up there with no food, no water, no power, no internet, no signals, elderly people.
Heartbreak mixed with hope. This woman finding her mom hugging her for the first time since the storm.
It was just relief and thankfulness that I have a mom and I have somebody, because there's so many people that are losing those that I know that they just wish they could hug again.
So many people. And as you saw when we were in the town of Bat Cave, we met Tammy, who lives up in the mountains. She was holding on to bottles of water that a volunteer had given her. This is a woman who has lost so much, and yet at the end of that conversation, she offered us some of those bottles. And that's the kind of person who lives in these towns, and they desperately need help right now.